Hi, water signs. Welcome in. Someone has been in denial about you for a very long time. This is someone who has closed a chapter. They even walked away from you, okay? And now they cannot get you off of their minds. This is a family, lover, friend, someone who you were really close to. This is also, for some of you, this is an ex-boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse. You were engaged to them, married to them, something like that. And they walked away from you and you were like really hurt at first. And then you're like, okay, you know what? I'm just going to focus on myself. I'm going to love myself. And you moved on. And some of you are actually with other people. Well, this person, they were like, oh, it's going to be so easy to move on from Collective. And they had it in their mind that they were even going to replace you. And they thought it would be so easy to do that. Well, turns out it was not easy to do that. They were not able to do that, and now they cannot stop thinking about you. If you have social media in any way, they are watching you. If you have them blocked, they're still watching you. They either have somebody, like a friend of theirs, they're following you or they're watching you in some way, or they have these like fake accounts or something like that, and they're watching you. So they have this fantasy in their mind. They're like, I want to do this like Hallmark like movie type of thing. I want to pack up all my stuff and I want to get on a plane. You could live far away from each other, or I want to get in the car and I want to drive and I want to just be super brave and I want to just walk up and I want to knock on Collective's door and I want to be like, I never stopped loving you and I really want to get back together with you. And in their mind, they're doing this. They absolutely want to do this. But when it comes down to real life, they don't have the courage and the bravery to do this. So that's what's going on. So if you feel like someone is tugging on your energy, it's this person from your past that's doing this. They're thinking heavily about you and they're in so much denial. They have been in so much denial. And now they're like, why did I do that? Why did I get rid of Collective? Why did I walk away from Collective? Why did I ghost Collective? Why didn't I just tell them that I never stopped loving them? And now they have no idea what's going on in your life. They don't know if you've moved on. They don't know if you would even give them another chance, and they're going crazy. So yeah, that's the energy for my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So welcome to Don't Seem to Fit In. I'm Maggie, and I'm so glad you're here. We are going to pull cards and see what Spirit wants you to know for your highest and greatest good. Okay, yeah, that's the energy. So there's a lot of emotion here. There's a lot of cups. This person is so emotional about you. They could even be a water sign. So they have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio somewhere in their chart as well. All right, Spirit, what do you want my water signs to know? Yes, what do you want my water signs to know? Yeah. And some of you could want to reconcile, and there are a lot of you that are like, absolutely not. There's no way I would ever give this person another chance. They broke my heart. That's it. That was it for me. It was like, nope, no way. And I get it. I totally get it. But some of you are out there like, hey, yeah, I'd hear this person out. I would give them another chance. I at least want them to like apologize to me. And some of them do want to apologize. So we'll see. All right. There's just so much emotion. They're so in their feelings. They're like kicking themselves for not coming towards you sooner. Yeah, they were in their ego. They were totally in their ego and just all about themselves, like super duper selfish. And it's like, you're like, I don't want to date anyone's ego. You're like, I'm good. I'm just going to go work on myself. So, yeah. Nope. You realize that this person they were just in love with themselves. They were too egotistical. They were too selfish, self-centered. And you're like, no, that's not what I want. So this person even thought that they were better than you. What else, Spirit? Yeah. Someone's a Virgo here as well. Yeah, some of you are like, it's a maybe, but probably not. Maybe leaning towards no. That's for some of you. Some of my water signs are born in 1994. As always, this is for my water signs. If you want a personal, my website is in the description box, so you can go there and order a personal reading if that's something that you choose to do. Ooh, mentally materialistic. This person was all about the money. They're all about the matrix. They want money, cars, fast cars, big houses. They're about like what you wear and like all, you know, all they care about is materialism. And you're not like that. I know that my water signs are not like that. They want to know, they want someone with a good heart, right? Who are you at the soul level? Yeah, this person cared way too much about what other people thought. So you could have had some differences, and I don't know, maybe you had an interesting different look, or maybe you thought differently than other people, or maybe your spirituality was different and they just cared way too much about what other people thought. And also you could have made more money than them or made less money than them, and they felt a certain type of way about it. Yeah. They were just obsessively focused on the wrong things, like materialism, like money, and like if you had a house, or maybe your house wasn't big enough, or maybe your car wasn't nice enough, or whatever. Yeah. They were focused on the wrong things. Their ego, their money, their status. Yeah. I literally had I had a conversation one time with someone, and I'm just like, why are you so focused on money? You can't take it with you. And literally they said to me, yeah, but I can leave it to my kids. Of course you can. You can leave money to your kids, but also, you know what else you can leave to your kids? A legacy of kindness and love and being nice to other people, and also being caring and giving. You can give some of your money to charity, you know, instead of just saying, here's a pile of money. Here's a pile of money. That's what I'm going to leave as my legacy. I'm just saying. They were more concerned with money and what you had and what you could do for them than they were about, and what other people thought of them, than they were about what's in your heart and how you were, you know, how you treat other people, kindness and love, and who you are at the soul level, that kind of stuff. Okay, what else, Spirit? It's probably why it's a maybe leaning towards no. That ego, man. I mean, we need an ego, right? We don't want to get rid of the ego, but it's balancing that ego out, right? We need to balance it. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Ooh, this is a Taurus. You could have been dealing with a Taurus, or you could have Taurus in your chart. So take a look at where Taurus is in your chart, and there's a message there. You can get a free birth chart at, I think it's cafeastrology.com. I'm not affiliated, but I have used them before, and I was pretty impressed. So, yeah. Some of you are born in 1983 as well. So 94 and 83. This person, there could have been an age gap. You were either older and they were younger, or flip that. Yeah, some of you are, I like to say on the rainbow, but some of you are LGBTQ+. That's beautiful. She's got a rainbow lollipop right there. We love and accept everybody here. I love that. So it says Taurus here, they're practical, trustworthy, very loyal. They're so loyal. They're stable, they take pleasure in beauty, but they also have their other side, right? Where they can be self-indulgent, slow-moving, and stubborn, and also materialistic. So look at where you have Taurus in your chart, okay? This person also could be that you were dealing with, family, lover, friend, some type of ex. Could also be a Taurus. That could be their sun sign. Could be their sun sign. I'm getting sun sign, yeah. Okay, let's get one more from this deck, and then we will move on. Yeah, they have really been kicking themselves, like they shouldn't have let you go. Why did they do that? Why did they think that they could replace someone like you? Yeah, this is this could have been your false twin flame. This says you may think you've found the one in quotes, but they wouldn't cause you so much stress if they were. So wake up and realize our connection is the real deal. So they could have presented themselves as your twin flame, like, you know, they I'm getting the energy of like a lot of love bombing here. You know, I'm the one, you're the one, like, let's get married, they promised you everything, and it was nothing but false promises. Okay? If they were the one, they wouldn't have hurt you. If they were the one, they wouldn't have just up and left the way they did, or left or closed the chapter just like that without any explanation. So this person was a false flame. All they did was love bomb you. All they did was love bomb you, and now they're kicking themselves. They're so in their emotions about that. They're like, why did I do that? Yeah. If this person is the one, they wouldn't cause you this much stress. They just wouldn't. Okay? All right, what's at the bottom? Yeah, they want to rebuild. They want to rebuild with you. They want to rebuild with you, but they don't want to take the accountability of what they did back there. So be careful of that. Be careful of that, water signs. All right, what do you want to say? Let's find out what they want to say. Let's do the Hidden Truth Oracle. Okay. What would you like to say? Oh, please do not be shy. What would you like to say? They were in denial for a while. Okay. And I'm getting that you were just like, okay, you know what? I'm not gonna chase you. I'm not gonna entertain this. Like, you figured out your worth. You know your worth. I want to feel that way again. Yeah. They miss you. They miss you. What else would you like to say? They're realizing all that money and the cars and the nice watches and purses and shoes, all that doesn't fill you up inside. It doesn't. There's still a hole there. Okay? That doesn't fill you up. Just being near you is intoxicating. Yeah. They miss your light. They miss your smell. They miss your touch. They miss your kindness. They miss how you always thought about them. They miss everything about you. What else? It's time for me to heal now. I'm getting that's what you said. You're like, you do what you want to do. You close the chapter. You go do what you want to do. It's time for my water signs to heal now. Yeah. You chose yourself. Maybe they're healing. I hope they're healing. I wish I could share my good news with you. This is the type of person where you both would share good news. Anytime something good happened, this was the person that you called. They called you or texted, depending on which generation you're from. Yeah. I hope that they chose healing, but I know that my water signs chose healing. And you both were so attracted to each other. Like the chemistry was there. The chemistry was there. Like the physical chemistry was there, but this feels like it could have been like a trauma bond. Let's get some shadow cards. As you get the light, we always got to get the dark too, you know? All right. Okay, what else would you like to say? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now they want to work on it. They want to work on it now. You are not part of my plan. I am not coming back. So they did not plan on coming back, but they sure cannot stop thinking of you. Maybe that's you. Maybe you're not coming back. Maybe that's what they told you. I'm not coming back. They sure can't stop thinking about you. In their dreams, they're coming back. We are more than I like to admit. Yeah. They want to be at your front door right now. But in their mind, they're at your front door. But they don't have the bravery, the courage to do it. One more, please. One more, Spirit. One more. I don't really know you. Yeah, I'm getting that you changed so much. You changed, you healed, you grew. They have no idea who you are. No idea. I focused on you instead of my pain. You were a distraction. Instead of healing, they focused on you. It feels like you were a lesson. You were a lesson for them. I hope they are healing right now. I really do. All right, let's get some advice from Spirit for you, for my water signs. Spirit, what is the advice for my water signs, please? What would you like them to do if this person, these people reach out? If they reach out and want to come back, what should they do? Well, keep healing. Keep moving forward. For some of you, this person straight up ghosted you. They straight up just up and ghosted you, which is just so rude, in my opinion. So rude. Okay. What's the advice, Spirit? What's the advice? What's the advice for my water signs? Cancer. I have Cancer in my South Node, which I'm so glad I'm not there anymore. Whew. That was tough. That was a tough cycle. Whew. Okay. So we've got, look, it's time to put the burdens down. It's time to put these 10 wands down. You've been through enough. You've been through so much with this past person, people. You've been through so much. It's time to set it down. Okay? Put it down. What else, Spirit? That chapter closed for a reason. Okay? Yeah. You are no longer confused. You're not under any illusions. You know what it is. This person, these people, they showed you who they are, and now, and you believe them. This is who they are, and it's time to keep believing them and to set the burdens down and to just walk away from it. I mean, people can change. Yes, people can change. Believe what people do, not what they say. Okay, Spirit, what else? What else is the advice, please? Yeah, I'm getting the feeling that this person that walked away from you, they couldn't make up their minds. They had so much going on. It's like they had too many choices, or they thought they had too many choices, and they either just they couldn't make a choice, or they had too many choices that they just either they froze, or they were just like, well, I have all of this over here, and then it was like you. Okay, and then they're just like, okay, well, I'll choose all of this over here and leave you. That's kind of what it feels like. But you saw it, and you're like, yeah, we've got the Hangman. They just left you hanging. Do you think your person is just going to leave you hanging? No. No. You saw this person for who they really are. Yeah. They straight up left you out in the cold when you needed them the most. They left you out in the cold. And now they feel like they're out in the cold from your life, but they put themselves there. They put themselves there. They need healing. They need healing. And you need rest away from this person, these people. That's what Spirit's saying. Yeah. All right. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, this is everything on my table right now is saying you've seen this person, these people for who they really are. They did this to themselves, and now they have to suffer the consequences. They need to do their healing on their own. They don't get to come back around to you and be like, hey, now that you've done your healing, how about you heal me now? No. No. That's not the way it works. No. They're still in their ego, it feels like. Yeah. Yes. This person is in a lot of fear, possibly still has addictions. And, I mean, do they love you? Yeah, sure. Yes, they love you the best way they know how. But is that real love? No, it's not. Love is not fear. It's not. Love and fear, they don't go together. No. You pick one. You pick love or you pick fear. It's not the same, okay? The Devil and the Ace of Cups. No, this is not your person. It's just not. No. You are balanced. You are very balanced. You are healing. You are patient and loving and kind. And you have a new opportunity, okay? You got this big old Ace of Pentacles, and all they can offer you is the Page of Pentacles. No. You deserve so much more than what this person, these people, are going to offer you or can ever give you. No. Look at this. You're the star. You're a healer. You got the Ten of Pentacles. They might have a big old pile of money for their like to pass down to their kids, their grandkids, but you have real legacy. You're building real legacy here. Yeah. No. Spirit is saying no. You've seen this person for who they really are. And they are toxic. They're toxic. And they're just going to burden you. Okay? All right, let's get an oracle card and then we're going to close it out. All right. Guys, I do have a lot of really cool stuff on my website if you want to check it out. The link is in the description box. I did just redesign it, and I'm really proud of it, actually. I really like it, so go check it out, okay? And let me know what you think. All right, Spirit, what is the closing energy for my water signs? Keep being the star that you are. Look at this. Look at this energy. Look at this. This is amazing. Keep being this energy. You have so much opportunity. So much opportunity. If you let this person back in, they're going to ruin it for you. They're going to block your blessings. Okay. Final energy. Final advice. Oops. Okay, we have time for a nap. Yes. 2442. 2442. Look up that angel number. There's a message for you. 2442. Time for a nap. Time for rest. You've been through so much, especially with this person, these people, this cycle. You've been through so much. It's time to rest. It's time to heal. It's time for you to just be, meditate, take like self-care. Resting's okay. You don't always have to be running around doing something. It's okay to just be. Okay? Time for a nap. And there's moon energy here, so Pisces, heavy Pisces. Yeah, there's a lot of Pisces. We've got the Seven of Cups, the Hanged Man, the moon. And there's a little fox on here too. Yeah. The fox is reminding me of just resilience, like, because the fox, there's so many different types of foxes, and because like there's a winter fox or an Arctic fox, there's a fox that lives in the country, a fox that lives in the city, and no matter where you go, you can adapt, and that's so special. But always rest. Take time for yourself, okay? Okay, water signs, that was your message. I hope that it was helpful. Remember, don't dim to fit in, shine bright, and live true. And I will see you in the next video.